Hello and welcome, my beautiful mermaids and mermen, my sea sponges of the sea. This is our daily Pisces vibe from our guides message. And as you know, I am a Pisces as well. So let's jump right in and see what we have for April the 25th. Starting off with our first card, we've been given the card of many choices. And it says we have options. Even if we don't see them right now, we need to get creative and look around. We need to pull a card for each option to see what's best for us. So this is, not pulling a card right now, but we have a card here below it. So there's many choices and decisions that we may be subjected to making. And I liken this to sort of the the Seven of Pentacles when I think of this card, where we have a lot of options and we can make our mind up in the direction we want to go. What is it we want to do? Getting our creative juices flowing, and being very, very creative and looking around at all the options that we have ahead of us. And with it, we've got the King of Pentacles, and the King of Pentacles is telling us that this is the Midas touch, that no matter what we do, we're going to come up and be smelling like a rose and land on our, this is working hard for our goals. And this particular king has worked hard to achieve his goals and is now reaping the rewards. And this is about putting ourselves in a position of power and influence with all the resources we need to make our dreams come true. And this is what's going to come in. All these choices that may be presenting themselves today, we're going to be able to create something beautiful for ourselves. It could be at work, or it could be in your personal life today. So if this is us, we need to be mindful to use our power wisely and not let it go to our head. We need to stay humble and use our power to benefit ourselves, but also we can benefit others. So you could be dealing also today with somebody who is in the lending and loaning institution, AE banks, or you could be talking to your bookkeeper or your accountant or your financial advisor as well, because this king does very well in business. So you could be seeking the advice and help from this particular energy of this king. But the bottom line here is, we have options. Even if we don't see them right now, we need to get creative and open those doors of opportunity, because this King of Pentacles tells us that any doors of opportunity that we can go through, we need to hold our head up and be confident and go through them, and know that our mindset is so important that we can see that we can end up with what we want. So be confident going through these doors today. Now, your next card you've got is the card that says make it work. Look, all the tools are at our fingertips. We all have the tools we need to succeed, but we have to put it in. We have to put in the effort, and we will excel at working with our hands and fixing problems today. So this is great. We have all the resources here at our fingertips, and we have all the options here to make those choices and pick the things that we need to help promote us and move us forward in a positive direction. So this is a day where we're going to be working on our goals, finding the resources, tapping into our database of all those things that we have to help us go after our goals. So this is a great day for some of us. I love it. And with it, it comes the World card. And the World card it represents completion, the fulfillment that self-mastery brings about through the evolution of consciousness. So, what we think, we believe. But this is the end of one cycle, the beginning of a new one, right? And, this is beautiful. The world's at our feet now. We have fought hard to overcome a lot of challenges, Pisces. We've been going through a lot of changes in our lives to this point. So we're moving forward in a really good progressive, direction. Now, you could be planning a trip as well, wanting to take a trip. But looking back on our accomplishments with pride, we need to do that. However, we need to remember that successful completion of one journey is only the beginning of another. So much more is waiting for us out there. We need to be open-minded. We need to continue working forward. We've got those choices. The King of Pentacles says, go for it. Don't be afraid. You've got everything there to succeed if you have the mindset of being positive and working towards it. So our creativity is picking up today, and we may be moving towards something new. But I do think some of you could be planning a vacation or a trip too. When I see this card, I get that download. So we've got all the tools, all the resources out there. We just have to get in the game and do it, okay? And we're going to excel at working with our hands and fixing problems today. If any challenges come up, We're going to have the tools and the resources and the wherewithal to go after the resources that we need to fix a problem. And I think we're going to be communicating well on that level. Coming in next, we've got a real passion. Now, don't get all turned on by this card because it has nothing to do with this. We need to stop wasting time in dead-end jobs and find our true passion. It's fine to experiment, but don't settle for less than you truly deserve. Okay, so everything that glitters isn't always gold. If it looks too good to be true, it probably is. So this is about us realizing what is really tangible in our lives, right? And to let go of these dead-end jobs that we've been doing, or even dead-end relationships, and stop wasting our time. It's time for us to find our true passion and to be open and go after it, because we can find it here. We've got all the tools, the choices, the decisions, and we're going to land on our feet. The world is open to us now today. So it's fine to experiment and try new things, but we can't stay there in that position if it's not going to give us a long-term benefit, a long-term results. We want to get in the game. We don't want a playmate. We want a life mate, right? And so this is about putting in the effort to find what it is that makes us passionate. With that comes the Five of Cups. Now, we know the Five of Cups is indicative of regret and remorse and thinking about things in the past and, worrying about those negative thoughts. But it's crying over spilt milk. And maybe there was a relationship here that was a dead-end relationship. And you finally have decided that it's time to walk away, even if it's a good decision. Sometimes it's still hard to do, right? So, there's periods of loss and disappointment and, that can be avoidable. When these moments arrive, we may find ourselves questioning the meaning of life or feeling hopeless at this time. However, by changing our focus and accepting the situation as it is, we may see that all is not lost and we're able to open the door to rebuilding something new here. So again, communication, keeping your eyes open, realizing that we have lots of doors of opportunity to go through here, lots of options. Even if we can't see them right now, we need to be creative and look around with an open mind to find something that is going to be there to benefit us. We've got the tools apparently to make this work and put our effort in and excel at working with things today and problem solving. And the world is our oyster, and we're finishing one we're completing one cycle and we're moving on to the next. So it's time for us to just lift our chin, know that everything's out here to make it a great day, and stop crying over spilt milk. It's this easy to wipe up the counter of spilt milk, and we can't lose ourselves in this feeling because it drags us down. It doesn't allow us to move forward and feel that we have hope and passion to go after what we want. So this is so important today, to let the past go and realize we've got the tools to move forward and get what we want. Well, my beautiful fellow Pisces, this is our daily vibe from our guides, and I wish you a beautiful day today. And always know I send you lots of love and many blessings, and I'll see you soon, my mermaids and mermen.